What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, I'm going to be showcasing my 1,000 day survival world. We just hit it, and I'm going to showcase you everything that was done in 1,000 days. I can't believe this day has finally happened, because I had a world that was almost at 1,000 days, but it got corrupted, and we officially have gotten it. So we're going to start off right at the bottom of my house. I made a underground beacon. I wanted to make a ancient city type of vibe, and this used to be a spot where I used to strip mine, but I decided to make it a nice ancient city type of vibe. Very sick. I like this. Then we come up all the way up here. We're gonna take a right once we come up here, or I can say double right. This is my spot of goodies. I like to say. We got every single music disc in the game. I know there's gonna be one coming out on the new update, but until then, I put two little things so they're not empty spots. But we got all the music discs. I put a wall to go to the apples. Because, you know, you can't craft them, so you have to find them, which is not that hard, really hard to find them. Audio elytras, I just want to have a bunch on the wall. Totems, I put every single template in the game. And I put a bunch of just random items here. I know I'm missing the rest of the mob heads that you can get. That's why it's kind of empty right now, but I made this area just a bunch of cool stuff that I've gotten over the days of playing the game. This is my Enderman that spawned in my base a while back, hundreds of days back, so I kept them, and I named them Jeff. And we got Froggy, and then we got Tom and Jerry. So they're part of the crew now. We make our way over here to our storage. We probably spend most of our time in here. I have it, of course, like, I know it's not a spot for every single block, but it's organized in a way where I find it like really good, really perfect for me. This is kind of the map of the area. My area's right here. This is my friend's area over there. But you know, eventually it's gonna be a full wall, and hopefully one day it's gonna be a bigger wall. We need to move it. We got, you know, nether core, which I really don't use as much. Maybe for a little potion here and there. And then we go down. We made an elevator system. I recommend always make elevator systems. It's so much better than going down ladders and using, you know, things. That just takes them to a strip mine. We're not gonna go down there fully, but you know, that takes to the strip mine. Going up is really quick. I wish going down was as fast as going up, but it's good. And I put on my, you know, some extra, you know, some extra armor stands. Just some leather armor that I got in the beginning. Copper armor, which I never will ever use. And this is my inner chest of all the stuff. Ore wise, it's not as good because we've been using a lot of it. And then all my armor, extra armor. Some of it is on the templates, and we didn't really make many, because there was no need to have a bunch of sets. All my totems, which an infinite amount, which you'll see why I got an infinite amount. And yeah, we have so much that we need to make two of them, and we have more to do in Apple. And then we're gonna go to our first area. We'll take the stair. We're gonna walk. We'll fly at the end, but we'll take a little stroll. Nice little thing. Let's turn down this Minecraft music. I turned it up a little bit, and yeah, as you can see, I already regret turning it up. And this is why we leave it at the very low. Like, it's a single digit percentage. So, we're gonna go up, and these are all my animals that I've gotten throughout the months of playing this game. A lot of animals. And then we're gonna, this is where, rest in peace Chuck Norris, guys. He died, our chicken. So sad. And then we go back this way. We're gonna start this direction. This is my horse stable, where all my horses and llamas and donkeys that are in there. Unfortunately, you don't really use them as much because you can just fly around, so they're kind of pointless. And then we got animals that I don't even really use anymore as much. I just don't use them as much. We got a sheep farm. We got every color that you can get, and it is double layered. You can go down and all of it's filled with all of it. We double layered it, so it's completely every color in the game. Before it was just this, so we added the other side to get the colors that we're missing. We made this because the sugarcane automatic is not that good, but this is, you know, you can never go wrong for an old-fashioned sugarcane farm. So we decided to rock with this. And then we got a bamboo, which is good for scaffolding, and you can use it to spell if you didn't know that, which is actually pretty good. We made a little clock tower. You can, just a nice little clock tower. You can even go in it and look around. We made an auto potato, not potato, pumpkin and watermelon, which we never use, but decided to make it anyway. Why not? This is one beacon I made. This is my first beacon I made. I decided to put an end crystal, and this is probably the biggest size beacon we made. It's mixed with like all blocks. Then we're gonna go over here. This is where I moved a lot of chickens over here. This is where Chuck Norris used to live. Unfortunately, we don't know what happened to him. So this is Chuck Norris and his family lives here. Unfortunately, only the chickens know he's gone yet, but yeah, this is where he was. This is when they added the tower tamer spot, so I kind of made like a little. They kind of what got me to made me want to make that, and I made a little bit. It's not really much of a tower tamer, but I got inspired by it a little bit, so I made a little mini area of it. This is our first tank that you can sit in. This is our conduit tank. We have a few of these. Why these are good? Because you can sit in it, and you can't die, and you get night vision. And when it rains, as long as you're within range, walking around, you're chilling, and with the rain, you can see night vision. We got a ridiculous super nether portal. Insane. This is a giant nether portal we made, a multiple, and they all lead to the same one, but I just wanted to make a giant nether portal. I would say, dude, it's like a cube nether portal. So if you have one, I would say don't just have a plain one. It's kind of still plain, but this is my Striders. Well, one got out, but it's okay. I guess I left the door open, but I decided to make a kind of like a bastion for them, kind of give them like a feel of their home. Oh, he's going home. Let me open that for you, man. He already knows his home. I needed one, I wanted them, and two, I needed to do there was a trophy that you had to ride them in lava. I made like a little nether, like a little hill. This used to be all grass. I turned it into a nether spot. And then we come over here, and we have our infinite honey spot, which is, we don't really use it much. Okay, a lot of the stuff I was making just to have it, I feel like everyone does that on the world. This is like a Japanese style type of dojo I kind of made. It's it's like I guess like a little extra house. We got like a little room, it looks like a little Japanese style. When the cherry blossom came in, that's kind of what I got. I should do that. Those are really nice trees. I made it look a little dojo, like a house dojo. I still have the villager house. I didn't do nothing to them. I kept every world. I always make my base in the village. I just always do that. Here's all my chickens, my extra chickens, where I got infinite eggs, which I use that to fight the wizard. Because I need to make a wizard automatic wither skeleton farm, which is in the nether. I need a bunch of wizard roses, so this is the best way to get it. And I use a bunch of chicken eggs to get the wizard to kill. Don't tell Chuck Norris, he doesn't know. This is the farm that never gets used either, because no one uses these. Besides using them for the villagers. We'll go to that in a minute. This is another beacon. This is like a jungle theme type of beacon, or not jungle theme, but it's like it's a mixed jungle and kind of like the outdoors theme. This is where our sniffers be at. I call them Notch, and then we got Sniffer. Yeah, very original name. This is the jungle area. We got, which I had to go 2,000 plus blocks to get these pandas. Which Fluffy was the original one. So we made a full emerald jungle beacon. This was a lot of trading to do that, but we did get that done. That took the longest to do. We're gonna go to this is my skin. Literally my skin. This is a skin I always wear. So it reminds me of Thunderman, so I made him. A replica of my skin. We come here and then we add the beautiful Happy Gas area, which we have the home of Casper. We got the home of Jasper and Ellie, which I got Ellie, I got that from The Last of Us, of course. So I made them a nice area so they can fly in, and it's huge. So that took a while too. I decided to make a biome, a nether biome over there. So I'm like, if I'm gonna make a nether, I might as well make a nether. I mean, end too. So we made an end, and we have the only dragon egg in the game that's over here, that's sitting in a cage. The only dragon egg that you can get, because the dragon egg, you can respawn an ender dragon, but it doesn't drop the egg. We made a N beacon, and up here on this pirate ship, there is indeed, I believe there's stuff in here. Yes, there is. There's a nitro, and it's like, you know, the chest, the random stuff that's in it. Then we come up here, this is why I have infinite totems. And how it is I have a spot that's in the swamp that gives me infinite raid bottles, and then I sit here, they go down, I kill them, all the totems go down the system, and it leads to the bottom, all the totems, and which I'm not going to show where that's at. It's 1,000 blocks, about 1,000 blocks away. It's in the swamp biome to get infinite bad omen bottles, so I go there to finish it, so I can kill them without worrying about dying. This is where my axolotls, I might be saying it wrong if I am, I'm sorry. This is where all of them are at. As you can see, I was trying to get a blue one, did not succeed, but it's not over yet. I'm going to get a blue one, and it's going to happen. And ironically, how this is, well, I will show you why this is kind of ironic. That there's tropical fish in the middle, which is where they, I don't know, eat them, but they can't get to them. There's lots in there. And this is not all of them. Actually, this is not all of them because it was so many and it was kind of making the area laggy. I'm going to show you where I put more at. But before we get there, we have a infinite moss spawner. So we get infinite moss, seeds, carpet, flowers, and yeah. A lot of infinite things you're going to have in Minecraft these days. And then we're going to go to the castle. This castle, at first it was terrible. So we upped it and we made it cooler. You can kind of close it off. And this is nice. I think I like this castle. Compared to how it was, this is a night and day type of castle. Nice castle. It was bad before. That's all I'm going to say. It was definitely in one of the old streams. And then we put a little bit more over here. This is another tank where you can swim in. We put them in. We're still trying to get the blue one because, you know, the blue one is impossible to get to. But if I want to chill with the axolotls, I can sit in here and I can't die. And then we're going to go to where I got to give the credits to the wonderful villagers that got me all the enchants in the game. I used to have them out. I used to have them in a room, but I decided not to. I just blocked it off so they can't get out. And I did make them a second floor so they can go up there. And then it's probably like, well, if you need to do a trade, all I gotta do is click the bell and then I'll go to the right trade. Which I don't even go there. I don't need that anymore. Don't need it anymore. There is something in the house that I can show, which is pointless because no one uses this anymore. But I always make it anyway. Inner chest. I mean, not of course inner chest, but the enchanting table. This doesn't get used anymore. I think maybe for like the first level 30 enchant you might use it. For the first couple, maybe your first 3 or so. But as soon as you get villagers, you're never gonna use them again. And then we go to our final build that we just built on stream. Took 3 hours. It's our beautiful glass house next to our infinite gold farm. Yes, that does work. We build this glass farm, or a greenhouse, I should say. Very nice. I just put a bunch of flowers, and lots of glass was made, of course, in our greenhouse. And then we do indeed have a iron farm, because you know I didn't want to build it with my villagers because they're in a different spot. So I decided to build it over here. It drops, goes to that chest. But that's how they had it, and I wanted to make it a lot so I could AFK for a while. So yeah, this is everything I build. That's my friend's area, which he built a lot too. His greenhouse, I say, is better than mine by a long side. His castle that is not finished, he's gonna finish that one day, is also better. But that's just it. I'm not really gonna show much of his area because you know. But that is it. This is our full area. I'm soloing luckily so I can pause it. That's the props of when you're in this thing by yourself. We're gonna then take off our hand so you can see. Oops, I end up turning the settings back on by accident because we're goofball. And I meant to turn them on. And this is my area. 1,000 days on this world. And this is it. A long, long 1,000 days. It's. I'm glad I got it. I've done a lot of streams. This is not. This is the beginning. We're gonna keep playing. Anything you want me to build or do, anything you want me to add to my world, let me know in the comments below. I will do it on stream. And yeah, if you wanted me to do more Minecraft videos, doing like playing with viewers, doing build battles, PvP maps, whatever. If you want me to make a um a kit PvP, let me know. I kind of have one partially made, but if you want me to make a full kit PvP world, let me know in the comments below. This is my 1,000 days, fully legit, no cheats. I got every single trophy in the game. I have Minecraft 100% twice. I did it on the PlayStation 4 in my old world, and then when that world got corrupted, and then the PS5 version, I got the PS5 version. New trophies came out, so I decided to do it again. So we completed Minecraft twice, and this is my world. 1,000 days, and a lot of great memories, a lot of sad ones, which involved Chuck Norris dying. It's probably the worst. Is the worst memory that happened. R.I.P. Chuck. Now we're gonna drift into the sunset.